Oh, dearie me. This isn't good for FIFA. This really is not good. If you haven't heard the news, FIFA 20 will not have Juventus in the game as Juventus. They are going to have the team. They're going to have the names. But they will not have the stadium, the kits, the badge, the logos. Nothing to do with Juventus is going to be in the game. And Konami or PES have bought out Exclusivity. So if you are a fan of PES and maybe you are a supporter of Juventus, this is great news for you. They're coming to the game officially. They've probably done all of the faces. They've scanned them all in. All artists have done them, as they always do in PES. And they look great, but sometimes don't. It's a little bit of a funny one, that. But you can expect to see PES getting the full works of Juventus. And you know what? That's great for them. Well done. They've spent a lot of money for this. I can imagine it's, 8-9 figures. Who knows? It's a lot of money to do something like this because, yeah, you can become partners. They did it with Barcelona. They've done it with Liverpool where they become partners, but they're not exclusive. So they might have the stadium and they'll get the kits, but FIFA can still have them. Now, they wouldn't be able to do this with a Premier League team because I believe FIFA have the Premier League license as well as the Liga BBVA, La Liga, whatever it's called these days. Also the Bundesliga, the full license package. So PES would not be able to get an exclusive deal. But as we know, the Serie A license has been missing for a long, long time in FIFA. We've all wanted it for some time now to give us the 4 top leagues, I guess you could say, with full authenticity. But we haven't had that and we're not getting it because this, basically. It's pretty crazy to me. We've got some other images that I can put up on screen here. We've got some of the faces that you recognise. We've got Dybala on the left. I wonder if he'll still be at Juventus. I'm pretty sure he will be. We've got Keane, Pjanic, Chiellini, and of course, Ronaldo just above me there. So they're looking great. And you know what? If you replaced the PES screenshot, or logo, sorry, in the top left with a EA FIFA logo, you wouldn't be questioning the graphics. They look absolutely incredible. And that's the thing. PES does look great. It's a fantastic looking game. I think most people just have a problem with the licensing, and sometimes the gameplay can feel a little bit less smooth, a little bit more robotic than FIFA, which is my personal opinion, but it's still a fun game. So if you're a PES fan, you're in luck. But if you're a FIFA fan, or more importantly, if you're a career mode fan, this is very bad news because we've all wanted the Serie A licensing. We want the official broadcasting package. We want all the stadiums like they've done with most of the Bundesliga teams, most of, I think, all the Spanish teams now. The English League, of course, has all of the stadiums, the Premier League, that is. We would love to have the same treatment for the Serie A, but it's not happening. Unfortunately, guys, this does mean it's at least another year, probably more, without the Serie A license because PES have gone ahead and they've been able to get exclusivity, which they wouldn't be able to do if EA had the full license package, which clearly they don't. So yeah, this is a big problem. Now, they've released a statement on the EA website, and let's just say it's quite funny. Let me go ahead and pull this up now. It should be, there we go. So, the end of the partnership between EA Sports and Juventus Football Club will have the following effects in FIFA 20 and future FIFA mobile seasons. It's the whole of the FIFA scene. It's not just the PC console game. It's mobile as well. So this is the new name for Juventus. Piemonte Calcio. Piemonte Calcio. Or Calcio. That is the new Juventus name in FIFA 20. So if you're a Juventus fan, sucks to be you. So Piemonte Calcio will be a new playable team in FIFA 20 with a custom badge and kit throughout kickoff career mode and EA Sports Volta, the new 5-a-side, 4-a-side, 3-a-side game mode. Piemonte Calcio will use real-world authentic players in FIFA 20 and FIFA 20 Ultimate Team. So that's just confirming that they won't have the kits, the badge, the name, but what they will have is the football players. You're still going to have Ronaldo's face. He's going to look like Ronaldo and all the other players. You're still going to have their official names. We're not going to see Christina Ronaldo, or I don't know, just some random names that PES used to have. Remember the good old days where players' name would just be subtly changed because they didn't have the license. But we will still have Cristiano Ronaldo and not Ronaldo or something like that, which is still a bonus. It's obviously not great, but it's better than not having it. And chemistry will not be affected, so if you bring in a Piemonte Calcio player it will still be a Juventus player technically. You'll still get the chemistry as if it was a Italian league team. No worries. It's just literally replacing the name of Juventus. So let's have a look at this FAQ, and you can tell they're so salty about this. I can only imagine they heard how much Konami paid and thought it's just not worth it because it'll eat into their profits through packs, you know. So will Piemonte Calcio players have generic names and generic faces? No, so that's good. How will this affect my squad in Ultimate Team? Doesn't affect the squad at all. It's going to be the same nation, league, club. It's just going to look a little bit different. Are they eligible for special items in Ultimate Team? Yep. So what you're going to get, though, is the stupid looking badge that they're going to bring out, which won't look anything like it. And I'm guessing there will not be any dynamic images. That's one thing that Ultimate Team, I think, has very strong. It's a very nice look, isn't it? When you get a special item and it's a player with a dynamic image, you know, they're celebrating a goal or whatever. That's one of the key things that I certainly like about Ultimate Team when it comes to collecting the cards. I'm guessing they won't be allowed because it will have the Juventus kit. So I'm guessing all of the Juventus player faces will be cut out so you can't see the shirts at all. Will they have live player ratings? Yes. So there's no problems with that. How will it impact career mode? So they'll be playable in career mode, featuring authentic players and up-to-date player ratings. So again, it doesn't change anything. However, it's sad. It really is. I can't believe they've actually allowed this to happen. You'd think the amount of money they earn, you would think they would probably try and outbid, or at least just pay off Juventus to not talk to PES. And will they be playable in FIFA 19? So this is only affecting FIFA 20 onwards. So if you're still going to be sticking around and playing FIFA 19, which I'm sure a lot of people will be doing because they don't want to spend another 60 quid on a new game with a new skin, Juventus will still be in the game. It's just from FIFA 20 onwards. I want to talk about exclusivity because I'm not a fan of this. Although I get it it's a business move. PES and FIFA are competitors. You could say that there is no competition because FIFA continuously outperforms PES every single season. I mean, it's not just outperforming, they demolish them every year in terms of sales. However, I hate this because ultimately, who are they making these games for? Us, the consumer. And this affects the consumer more than anyone. We want to be able to pick a game because of the way it plays, not because our favourite team doesn't have their kit in the game. And I'm worried about the future. I have a feeling this is going to become more and more common. FIFA, in the past 10, 15 years even, have had all the licensing. And that has been a massive thing. So I get why PES want to try and get in on that. The only way they can compete with FIFA right now, they can't afford to bring in the package deals, you know, the whole 20 teams in the Premier League, for example, because they're exclusive to FIFA. So what they can do is just take bits. And that's what they've done here. They've noticed that EA can't have the full Serie A license. So why not buy out Juventus, a massive club with some of the biggest players in the world. Juventus is a huge club. They've got so many fans, and I'm sure this will affect sales when it comes to Italian football fans buying the game because their beloved Juventus isn't going to be in the game. It's a terrible thing, and that will affect the PES sales. They might buy the game over FIFA because their team is in it. So don't get me wrong, I get it as a business move. I get it. It totally makes sense to try and beat your competitor by doing something like this. But it only affects the consumer, the customer. It's kind of upsetting that this is probably going to become the norm. Every now and again, we're going to see these announcements and it's, oh, my favourite team aren't in my favourite game anymore because the other team have bought them. I have a feeling that this will only get worse unless there's some regulations put in place. And maybe games just can't own the rights to club licensing. Maybe it needs to be just public, maybe not public, but you know what I mean. Every sports game should be able to bring in likeness. There's a lot of money involved, and I get it's not just simple like that. But I wish it would be. I wish it was possible to play PES and FIFA. They've got the same licensing, and you can judge the game based off its actual gameplay. It'd be a proper, fair competition then, you know, because I can't lie, guys. I can't deny it. I much prefer FIFA, not just because I think the gameplay is better, but because they've got the licensing. yes, on PES you can download mod packs and all the kits and all the names, but you shouldn't have to do that. You know, it's just a bit of a pain, isn't it? Having to download all the kits and stuff, especially on console. It can be a little bit more difficult than it is on PC. But what you're seeing here, I think, is something that's going to become more and more common. I think in a couple of years, when maybe EA come up to the point where they need to renegotiate with the Premier League, the Bundesliga, to renegotiate the licensing, it could very well be that they don't do it and they go with PES instead, or that they share it. Who knows what's going to happen, but it might become possible that the Premier League has 10 teams on PES and 10 teams on FIFA, and that would be absolutely terrible. So let's hope it doesn't get to that stage. This is a very, very big move from Konami and PES, and it's terrible for FIFA, and you can tell by the statement they've released. They're not very happy about it, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching this update video. We are going to be getting some FIFA 20 news very soon. They have said at the end of July we're going to learn more about career mode, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.